beginning. You can get involved. The victim and suspects are online now. Help solve the mystery before Booth and Bones do.
Why am I always the murder victim? Sit.
Are you as good as the screens? Find out on an all-new Bones, Wednesday at 8/7 Central, and go to Fox.com to crack the case.
The ride to school on a spring day turns to tragedy as two local teenage girls lose their lives in a horrible accident.
Hi, everybody, and thank you for joining us. Well, a community is in shock, friends and family in mourning as two teen girls die, and another is in the hospital after an accident on the way to school.
Fox 8 News reporter Kathleen Cochran live at Metro Health Medical Center where the survivor was taken. Kathleen?
Bill and Stacy, the sole survivor in this crash was life-flighted here to Metro Health Medical Center. That is 17-year-old Lindsay Williams. She is being evaluated tonight, and as she tries to recover, an entire community is trying to heal. Just after 8 Friday morning, 3 teens get in the car and head for Loudonville High School in Ashland County. The trip doesn't last long. The girls were traveling along this rural and windy township road when their PT Cruiser crashed into some trees.
But the crash was of such a severe nature and violent impact that 2 of the occupants did not survive.
2 girls, 17-year-old Samantha Boland and 16-year-old Elizabeth Bortz, were killed. Friends quickly started sending messages of sorrow and comfort to the girls on MySpace. And friends started a memorial at the scene of the crash.
In shock. It's like the worst day of my life. I can't believe I just lost my best friend.
Callie Montgomery was best friends with 16-year-old Elizabeth, who she called Lizzie. Here's pictures of them together on MySpace.
We were planning for the summer, going wakeboarding together and going to softball games and going to Tennessee. Then we were talking about getting an apartment, like a house together, when she became a doctor and I became a daycare teacher.
In an instant, those dreams were gone. Rose Crawford was close to 17-year-old Samantha.
I love Sam so much. She was so funny. I mean, she smiled all the time. She was so pleasant to be around. She was just a good-hearted kid and a great worker.
But this parent says teens are involved in serious accidents every year in this part of Ohio.
I can't tell you if it's speed involved. I don't know if you get a bunch of kids in the car and they get to talking and forget what's going on. Cell phones, I don't know. But it's just, you know, I mean, the kids around here know this happens every year.
Looking at what's left of this PT Cruiser, you can see how violent this accident was. But looking at the faces of those left behind shows how this crash is impacting a community.
So you have a senior, a junior, and a freshman. So you have a wide range of kids, age of students involved. You have brothers and, brothers and sisters relationships. You have teachers that have seen these kids grow up.
Such a sad story, and all of the events, the sporting events that were scheduled for that school this weekend have been canceled. The prom is next weekend, so that is certainly also going to be an emotional time for these teens. As for Williams, she is still here at Metro Health Medical Center, and she's being held for observation at this time. Bill and Stacy.
All right, well, our prayers are with the family members and the friends of these young girls tonight. So thank you, Kathleen.
Yeah.
Here, a high school star athlete from Dover also dies in an early morning car crash. Police say 16-year-old Matthew Compton was driving on Saltwell Road in Dover Township when his car went off the road, overturned, and hit a tree. Compton was not wearing a seatbelt, may have been speeding. Matt was a sophomore at Dover High School. He played both baseball and football.
An Ashtabula County man leads police on a chase that reaches speeds of more than 120 miles an hour and ends in a violent crash. Tonight, Fox 8 News reporter Jack Shea has the video and the chase and the story behind it. Jack.
Stacy, this guy had a bad night, you would have to say. Investigators say he was drunk, had no driver's license, and was in a stolen minivan when he made a run for it. Troopers with the Ohio Highway Patrol joined the pursuit of a minivan that has just been stolen from a gas station outside Ashtabula. The thief behind the wheel seems hell-bent on getting away, accelerating to speeds approaching 130 miles an hour and running several cars off the road. His name is Daniel Flanagan, and he's no stranger to trouble. having been charged with abduction and robbery in 1996 and felony escape in 2005. Flanagan appears to be committed to not going back to jail, at times running off the road and narrowly avoiding collisions with several vehicles as he races across the quiet town of Geneva. But Flanagan's run is about to come to an end. He's going too fast on a curb and hits a curb, puncturing one of the tires on the minivan. He loses control and the minivan careens across the parking lot of the Family Dollar grocery store in Geneva. It continues on until it slams into a building. Daniel Flanagan makes a run for it, but for some reason his pants are falling down, and state troopers are easily able to catch up with him and make the arrest.
After Flanagan crashed the minivan into the building, it caught fire. Fearing an explosion, officers grabbed fire extinguishers out of their cruisers and put out the flames.
After taking the 34-year-old into custody, investigators discovered that Flanagan was intoxicated and had no driver's license. He also has to answer for stealing the minivan, resisting arrest, failing to comply with police orders, and oh yes, not wearing a seatbelt during his mad dash across the western edge of Ashtabula County.
Daniel Flanagan pleaded not guilty this week to all of the charges, but of course, Stacey, authorities have all the evidence they need on tape.
All right, thank you, Jack.
Sure.
The anniversary of a deadly clash between students and National Guardsmen at Kent State University begins with a memorial to recent victims of another college shooting. Fox 8 News reporter Dave Nethers has this story tonight. Here, Dave.
The approximate time the first victims of Virginia Tech lost their lives, April 16th, a member of Kent's May 4th coalition rings the college's victory bell 32 times.
We feel that it's very important to understand that a grieving campus is not just one from 37 years ago, in our case.
Students, alumni, and others have gathered in the Commons area of Kent State's campus for the past 37 years, remembering Jeffrey Miller, William Schroeder, Allison Krause, and Sandra Schroyer. Becky Overcasher is among those with vivid memories of that day.
And I have to be very honest, things turned ugly very quickly, and I think we were all kind of in shock, and for us, we were all caught in it.
But for present students at Kent State, it is clear there is a growing disconnect.
It's kind of sad, you know, but I mean, does it impact me directly? No.
A display of boots representing each Ohio native killed during the present-day war in Iraq is meant to show that there are parallels between today and the unpopular war in 1970. Keynote speaker Cindy Sheehan, an outspoken mother who lost her son in Iraq, believes it is appropriate to make that connection.
I think that it's very important that we need to keep memories of things like this alive. And if we don't, apparently it hasn't been kept alive adequately because we're back in another quagmire of a war.
Nearly 4 decades after the shooting here at Kent State, there is also now the chance for new life in the investigation of what really happened. Survivor Jim Russell believes it is never too late to take another look.
We're trying to discover the truth. We've been trying to discover it for 37 years. I'm really glad that this has surfaced.
Dave Nethers, Fox 8 News.
Thank you, Dave. What is new? A recording made 37 years ago on which survivor Alan Camphora believes you can hear an order for guardsmen to shoot, the single event that has defined so many lives.
Well, a jury will now decide the fate of a 51-year-old man accused of sexually abusing his daughter's friends. 50-year-old Roy Pompa of Brook Park is charged with over 100 counts, ranging from rape to the distribution of child pornography. Prosecutors say Pompa would drug his daughter's friends when they came over for sleepovers. Then he would videotape himself committing the assaults.
You've seen his rape kit. You've witnessed and saw the syringe, which was tested for trazodone, found inside the syringe.
Look at all the evidence, think about the inconsistencies, consider the beyond a reasonable doubt. The issue of whether these images are true or not, considering you don't have one alleged victim that says they were victimized in any fashion.
Pompa is the first person in Ohio to be prosecuted through the use of new software that allows law enforcement to track people who download child porn on the web. The jury will resume their deliberations on Monday.
New information also tonight about the Toledo couple accused of putting their oldest son in a dog cage. Jessica Botko was charged with child endangering in 1998 when her 10-year-old son was just an infant. Botko and John Westover, the boy's father, face a same charge now. Toledo police are talking to the 10-year-old's younger brother. They also plan to investigate the death of the couple's daughter from sudden infant death syndrome.
Some new concerns about job security at a local Ford plant. According to a UAW bulletin, workers will return to the company's Brook Park engine plant for just 2 weeks and then be idled until April of next year. Officials say the decision is based on the low sales of Ford products, and it'll save the company $38 million. Union officials have also warned the workers that the plant is now scheduled to close for good in 2009.
We have to meet force with force.
Members of the Richmond Heights Education Association gather for a rally on the third day of work stoppage. Dozens of students joined in. The teachers are striking for a contract that provides a 3% annual pay hike. Administrators say the district just can't afford it. A negotiating session is set for Sunday afternoon. Well, Dick Goddard is tracking rain for part of the weekend. He is first with your forecast coming up.
Also, strange lights in the skies over Northeast Ohio. We've got the exclusive video. Judge for yourself coming up.
Bathroom break denied for a local student taking a proficiency test. Then disaster strikes. Did the teacher go too far?
And from breathalyzers to dress inspections, the prom police are out in Northeast Ohio. We'll show you where.
Paris Hilton in the Hooskow. The heiress and reality television star has been sentenced to jail. The details ahead.
Cleveland's own Fox 8 News at 10.
Saturday is Customer Appreciation Day at Value City. For one day only, everyone takes an extra 20% off everything. Now when you take an extra 20% off store-wide on Customer Appreciation Day, you save 50 to 80% off comparative prices.
Value City.
Bethan! WU. Your cell phone bill is what's up. All this texting.
OMG, INBD.
It is a big deal. Who are you texting 50 times a day?
IDK, my BFF Jill.
Tell your BFF Jill that I'm taking away your phone.
TISNF.
Me paying this bill, that's what's the S and F.
Now too much texting is NBD. Singular brings you unlimited texting, just $5 more a month. And get mom a red pearl for Mother's Day. Singular is now the new AT&T. Your world delivered.
Honey?
Yeah?
Do you know what this light switch does?
Which one?
The one on the right.
I never used that one.
All right, will you look?
Yep.
On? Off. On?
No.
Well, are you looking?
Yes.
Huh. Off. On. Off. On. Off. On. Off. On. Off.
Life comes at you fast. When it does, nobody covers your car like Nationwide. Investments, retirement, insurance.
Nationwide is on your side.
I knew at an early age, things don't have to be what they seem. And I've been designing products that way ever since. I'm Karam Rashid, and this is Cone, my latest design for Dirt Devil.
Cone, a cordless handbag that's designed to sit out on your table. Always charged, always ready. With unique styling and fun color options, it's the new shape of clean. Cone from Dirt Devil. Fight dirty.
Saturday is Customer Appreciation Day at Value City. For one day only, everyone takes an extra 20% off everything. Now when you take an extra 20% off store-wide on Customer Appreciation Day, you save 50 to 80% off comparative prices.
Value City.
This is a terrible story. A baby is killed in a freak accident.
Here's the story. New York police say Breesy Mercedes was holding her infant son while leaning into her SUV when it suddenly started rolling backward. The open door knocked her to the ground, and the one-year-old Christopher fell under the vehicle. The SUV rolled over the baby, stopping only when it hit a parked car.
She was just screaming. She was just hysterical. It's just tragic. She was just hysterical, crying out, and somebody help me. He's all I have. I don't have anything else. I don't have anyone. He's all I have.
If anything could be worse, Breesy's husband was killed in Iraq last year before his son was born. Police are investigating how the SUV slipped into neutral and have not decided whether to press any charges here at all.
Selling kids on the web, a two-legged dog, and fun with a motor scooter.
These stories, much more in our Fox News Reel for you tonight. Let's begin in Michigan, where a mother is accused of trying to sell her children for sex and child porn. Prosecutors say the mom used the internet to offer her children, one of them just 7, for sexually explicit photos. She's now being held on a $1 million bond.
In Texas, a high school goes into lockdown mode after a 15-year-old girl fatally shoots herself in the bathroom. Police say the girl was by herself. They found her when another student went to check on her. No word on why she killed herself.
Ohio and Erie County teen behind bars after leading troopers on a chase reaching speeds of nearly 100 miles per hour. The 18-year-old finally lost control, hitting a guardrail head-on. Both he and his girlfriend were wearing seatbelts and suffered only minor injuries.
In Milwaukee, a 12-year-old is arrested during gym class for handing out alleged prescription painkillers. Cops say these pills were actually vitamin C tablets, and the kid was hoping they'd make him popular. The principal says he probably won't be expelled since it is his first offense.
Also in Milwaukee, meet China, a very enthusiastic two-legged dog. China was rescued from a puppy mill, but in the process lost 2 of her legs, one in front, one in back. Now fitted with her new wheels, the Humane Society expects her to be quickly adopted.
And in India, a group of rough and tough scooter riders are pushing the limits of what they can do on the little machines. The club has over 100 members who pay $24 a month to take their life into their hands. Their favorite stunt right there, the ever-popular wheelie.
I don't think you can use rough and tough and scooter rider in the same.
I agree. I don't know.
But there you have it. Clouds roll in just in time for the weekend.
Let's give you a live look outside. This is from one of our Fox cams. Dick Goddard and Cleveland's most trusted forecast, both coming up.
How about the highway billboard that encourages you to get a divorce? We'll tell you who's behind it.
And Paris Hilton going to jail. Details on her sentence for violating her probation.
Hi.
Hey.
I just moved in down the hall, and do you have any chocolate sauce I could borrow?
Yeah. What's it for?
Oh, I'm just gonna pour it all over myself. Bye.
They were made for each other. Waffles and soft serve in the new chocolate-covered strawberry waffle bowl Sundays at Dairy Queen with fresh-baked waffles. Do one.
I am discovering a new world.
I am part of the revolution.
I am joining the fight for our freedom.
I am so writing that again.
Yeah.
I'm doing better than you, Dad.
I am so glad we came.
I am a Williamsburg vacation. Brave gravity. Celebrate America's 400th anniversary. And lots more. Book your getaway now.
We're counting down the savings at H.H. Gregg for 33 big hours this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Right now, an extra-large capacity washer and dryer is only $438 for the pair. And a Toshiba 56-inch DLP HD TV widescreen is only $1197 with no interest financing till May 2008. Get low prices in every department for 33 big hours. But that's only Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and only at H.H. Gregg.
Warm up to huge savings during the spring sale at Value City Furniture.
Right now, save hundreds of dollars on dozens of beautiful all-wood bedroom packages in a style and finish just right for you.
Or save up to 1/2 or more on a huge selection of queen beds with prices starting as low as $199.
Save up to 50% or more on the great home furnishings you want most.
Plus, get express delivery and pay absolutely nothing for 6 full months.
Don't miss the spring sale at Value City Furniture.
High quality, guaranteed lowest prices.
For the best value in town, all signs lead to Windstream. With Windstream's triple value bundle, you get unlimited phone service, blazing fast broadband, and lots of digital TV choices. Windstream puts them all together for around $90 a month. It's 3 great values on one simple bill. This is a limited time offer, so move fast. Call 1-877-328-WIND. Visit our store or log on to windstream.com. Windstream, grow places.
Severe weather pounding parts of Texas. Folks near Houston had to deal with heavy rain and flooding this morning. The flooding led to several roads being left completely underwater. The storm also caused thousands of homes and businesses to lose power. Most of the power has been restored tonight. Fortunately, nobody badly hurt in any of these storms either.
Well, our weekend is officially here, so what can we expect weather-wise? We're going to get right to our own Dick Goddard for the very latest. Dick.
Okay, well, it was on Monday amid the showery, thundery weather. We were looking forward to perhaps even 6 days in a row with sunny skies. We've done 3 of those. Chances on doing 4, as I said last night, don't look quite as promising. Sunday will be back into sunshine, and I think Monday will qualify as well. We're looking and have been looking to the south and southwest for the last couple of days at the area of rain and locally thundery weather. As the day progresses tomorrow, the chances that some showers will reach into the area, we said last night, well, that's the possibility. It would appear again the northeast corner of the state would have the smaller probability that we could see some rain developing. Tomorrow we'll certainly see more clouds than we've seen since that very cloudy, bumpy Monday. You're looking at these percentages now, and as I always say, the rain feels just as wet at 10% as it does in the 60 and 70 percentile categories. So there you see the increasing probability you'll get rained on as you go southwestward in the state. So after clouds tomorrow, the chance we're going to see some showers. Sunday is going to be great. The sun's going to shine. The problem tomorrow, too, with the clouds and the very real possibility we might see rain is a very gusty wind out of the east-northeast that later in the day could go above 20 miles an hour. So at this point, well, we're all disappointed. It's just a forecast, though. Things could change if the high to the north takes over again. Tomorrow will be high and dry, but that doesn't seem as likely as it did even yesterday. But Sunday should be fine, and Monday as well. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Dick. We'll see you then.
Well, this says Brady Quinn in a Browns uniform, but he also got a haircut. That's the big news. See it for the first time coming up in sports.
Also caught on tape, a woman runs into a busy freeway with a baby in her arms. See what happened to the woman and the child next.
And the video is everywhere. A drunk David Hasselhoff on the floor eating a hamburger. His response to this video is straight ahead.
On the next morning show, mishandling your money.
It's the financial fixes for getting your assets in line and saving you from going broke.
Monday morning at 9 on Fox 8.
You weren't supposed to see that. Coming up Monday on That's Life, we're kicking off Mom's Week, ways to make Mom's life easier, and a pet picture cube at 10 Monday.
Come to the store-wide sale and save at the Casual Living Store at Patio Enclosures. See an unbelievable selection of over 65 outdoor and indoor seating and dining groups on display. Cast aluminum, wrought iron, wicker, and rattan, along with umbrellas, cushions, outdoor rugs, artwork, and all on sale. Best selection, best quality, best value. Don't miss the store-wide sale for the best prices of the season at the Casual Living Store at Patio Enclosures Incorporated.
Hey guys.
Hey, stand up.
We have a little announcement to make. We both
He went to Jared. Oh, he went to Jared.
He went to Jared.
He went to Jared?
He went to Jared?
Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry, has 5 times the selection of ordinary jewelry stores, from the classic to the contemporary, so you'll find the perfect ring.
He went to Jared.
I know. He went to Jared. Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry.
The Sprint Power Network gives you the power to make calls, check email, wirelessly download your favorite songs whenever you want, watch live TV right on your phone. No one has a more powerful network in the Cleveland area, and we've added more coverage from Lorain to Youngstown to Ashland. Now try Sprint for 30 days risk-free and get the new Upstage for $99.99. Sprint. Power up.
A trip to Pearl Vision may have ended up saving my sight.
I gave Diane an exam that included our new OptiMap system. It allows me to see more of the retina at once than ever before to help diagnose many eye conditions.
I had a small tear in my retina. It's a simple exam, but it's an important one.
They're Diane's eyes, but they're my responsibility.
To schedule an exam, call 1-800-YES-EYES. Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl. And right now at Pearl Vision, buy 1 pair of eyeglasses and get a free pair valued up to $200.
New car deal.
Now, what do I have to do to put you two in a relationship today?
On the next Seinfeld.
Tonight at 11 on Fox 8.
Arizona mother's baby is with Child Protective Services tonight.
Police say the 21-year-old woman just darted into traffic on a busy highway with her baby in her arms. This happened in Phoenix. Officers were able to stop traffic before mom and the baby were hit. The woman put up quite a struggle before police got the situation under control.
When you inquired additional information from her, situation got a little worse. She started making demands that somebody was trying to take her baby or whatever. She then basically bolted across the freeway.
The mother is facing a number of charges. You see the baby right there. Police still don't know exactly why she did it.
Stacey, you could call it a sign of the times, a billboard promoting divorce.
It's offensive because the message is sex, and if you don't have what you want, you just dump the person. You don't work at it.
In terms of tasteful, well, wouldn't be my first choice.
Well, the billboard in Chicago's Gold Coast is photos of two buff bodies and the message, life short, get a divorce. Corey Fettman and her law firm are responsible for that ad.
If you're unhappy, that life is too short to continue in an unhappy marriage, and that those images provide hope.
Well, I already got a divorce, so, I can't say that I disagree with it.
Law firm says it plans more of the edgy ads. No word on how much business it's generated for the divorce lawyers.
Rats were videotaped crawling all over the place, and now the fast food restaurant where it happened is closing its doors for good. New York City health inspectors ordered the KFC shut down in February after the video was circulated on the internet. There it is for you. It showed rodents running across the floor, climbing on tables, and roaming the countertops. 10 other KFCs in New York City that were closed after this videotape circulated have since reopened.
All right, Dick Goddard's 5-day forecast taking you right through the first weekend of May. Details on the way.
Local students' request for a bathroom break during a proficiency test turns into disaster. Did the teacher go too far? Find out what happened next.
And the prom police in Northeast Ohio, from drinking to suggestive prom wear. We have details on the formal crackdown.
During summer, ice cream isn't the only thing that melts away quickly. Your child could lose up to 1 month of learning, too. Hold on to what they've learned. Enroll in Sylvan's summer tutoring today. Call 1-800-EDUCATE now.
Life is full of hassles. Cleaning shouldn't be one of them. That's why Dirt Devil Reaction cleans with advanced D2 technology for superior suction power that lasts. From room to room for a consistently effective clean. Even the Dirt Cup design is hassle-free. No filter inside to clog, no dirt to touch. And now there's Reaction All Surface for safer cleaning of hard floor surfaces. The Reaction lineup, more ways Dirt Devil helps you fight dirty.
The big news in used cars is at Spitzer Chevy, where we're offering 1.9% financing for 60 months. And if you have a trade, we want to buy your car now. Then get 1.9% financing for 60 months, now through Monday at your Spitzer Chevy stores.
The Fox 8 I-Team. See something, hear something, know something. Call the I-Team at 216-432-4228.
The new second story was expensive, but it was worth it. Congrats. I can fix that.
Life comes at you fast.
And Nationwide understands. If you've made home improvements big or small, you could be underinsured, just like over half of all homeowners. Think you're covered? We can help make sure. Just another way Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide is on your side.
What is up, Chad?
Get in the van.
All right, listen up, bro. My circle's gotta go.
Why? Being able to choose the people you call for free no matter what network they're on is great. Now we can all be friends.
We don't need more friends, so knock it off.
Okay?
Yeah, we'll have to do stuff.
Like what?
Something bad.
Yeah.
So what level Dungeon Master are you guys?
Dungeon Masters don't have levels.
Oh.
Dork.
It's time to get what you want from your wireless company. To find out more, take the head-to-head challenge.
Come and get your love. Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
That's right. One student's request for a bathroom break turns into a disaster. Fox 8's Christy Steves has more on exactly what happened. Christy?
We've all been there, in the movie theater, on a plane during takeoff or landing, standing in line at a bank, and you've really got to go.
Now imagine having to raise your hand and get permission. One student just couldn't hold it any longer.
Very unfortunate, and personally I feel horrible.
During testing for the Ohio Achievement Test, a 6th grade teacher at Sandy Valley Elementary School in Stark County would not allow a student to use the bathroom. The student had an accident. News of the incident has shocked parents.
I think that was very wrong of her to deny her, to go to the bathroom.
Could you imagine the embarrassment of what if she was to mess herself in front of her peers? How would she have felt?
There's no doubt achievement tests are high stakes. Schools depend on their student scores to get high ratings from the state on annual report cards. Low scores mean schools could eventually lose funding. David Janife, Sandy Valley superintendent, says the school is now weighing what's more important, maintaining the integrity of the test or the embarrassment of the child.
Our priorities are very clear, and the integrity that we hold of the tests is important, but the integrity of our students is first and foremost our priority.
In regards to bathroom breaks, the Ohio Department of Education says they are permitted during testing. The state recommends another adult supervisor escort the student to the restroom to make sure they aren't looking at their books or notes to gain an unfair advantage.
In regards to the superintendent, it's my job to make sure that all of our staff understand the protocol and practices necessary for testing, and that wasn't done, and that responsibility lies with me. So,
Christy Steves, Fox 8 News, Stark County.
Thank you, Christy. The superintendent says he's talked to the teacher and assures us this type of incident will not happen again. To share how you think about the situation should have been handled, head to myfoxcleveland.com and click on News.
Well, before you make any outdoor plans for the weekend, you want to hear Dick Goddard's 5-day forecast. We've got that coming up for you.
Also, a Northeast Ohio couple says they've caught a UFO on tape. We've got the exclusive video and the mysterious object in the sky.
And Paris Hilton, she's going to jail. We have details on her surprise sentence for violating her probation.
During summer, ice cream isn't the only thing that melts away quickly. Your child could lose up to 1 month of learning, too. Hold on to what they've learned. Enroll in Sylvan's summer tutoring today. Call 1-800-EDUCATE now.
As a McDonald's High School All-American, I had a dunk that they're still talking about. As a Cavalier, this dunk opened a few eyes. But my next dunk is really gonna get the crowd going.
Introducing the Cavaliers' Big Dunk Deal at McDonald's. Now get 20 tender, juicy Chicken McNuggets and your choice of dipping sauce for just $3.99.
Sometimes, I do go for 3.
The world might not be made for you, but Men's Warehouse is. We have an extensive big and tall selection at prices that won't knock you out. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Hello?
Melissa, it's Josh from last night.
Oh, yeah, hey.
Listen, I know there's that 2-day rule about calling or whatever, and this might sound totally dumb, but did you feel like there was a real connection between us? I mean, like a brother-sister connection? Nothing creepy. I mean, like, I would never make out with my sister.
Singular is now the new AT&T. Your world delivered. And get Mom a red pearl for Mother's Day.
Come spring and summer, our yard is our family room. We sleep in there, but we definitely live out here.
I really just like the feeling of the grass.
We like a healthy lawn, and it's got to be durable, and our lawn really is both.
A healthy lawn means that we can get out there, feel comfortable in the grass.
We use Scott's Turf Builder Plus 2. It feeds the lawn, and it kills dandelions.
We hate dandelions. We don't like to have them around.
I got some good old-fashioned grass stains on my pants. That's a sign of a good day. We had a lot of fun. I want to do it again tomorrow. That's our Scott's lawn.
The big news in used cars is at Spitzer, where we're offering 1.9% financing for 60 months on the best selection of used cars in Ohio. 1.9% financing for 5 full years means that you can drive a much nicer car for a lot less money, and it's available now through Monday. So if you're shopping for a quality used car, now's the time to shop Spitzer, because we'll save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars with 1.9% financing for 60 months. Don't miss it.
Get it for less at Spitzer.
Well, she's used to walking on the red carpet, but Paris Hilton will soon find herself walking right into an L.A. County jail cell. A judge has ordered Hilton to spend 45 days in jail for violating probation in an alcohol-related reckless driving case. The heiress must report to jail June 5th. The judge also ruled Paris cannot qualify for work release or use an alternative jail or electronic monitoring. She'll spend her 45 days in segregation in a 12-by-8 cell with a toilet, sink, and a window just 6 inches wide.
Well, from Paris to Lindsay Lohan, this is the movie that nearly got her fired. Jane Fonda co-stars in Georgia Rule.
Well, tonight, Fox 8 News entertainment reporter David Moss talks with Fonda in an emotional interview that brought the Oscar winner to tears.
Let me do it. I'm trying to help you.
I'll do it.
Oh, get it off of me!
No fighting.
Georgia Rule.
Get him off of me. I didn't start it.
She was raised in California.
Jane Fonda plays Georgia, a by-the-book grandmother. When granddaughter Lindsay Lohan stays for the summer, she must play by Georgia's rules. Watching Jane in this movie reminded me of her dad, Henry Fonda.
What do you think the rules are? Why would I waste my time on somebody that I didn't care about? I was not aware of it when I was doing it. And maybe when I see it now, I will become more aware of it. But, you know, it doesn't surprise me in a way. My dad came from Nebraska, and the character in Georgia comes from Idaho. And, you know, there's something about Midwest values, small town values. My dad had them, and Georgia has them. We eat at 6. Georgia rule. Wash your dishes. Georgia rule. I got your job. One more rule. You live here, you work.
No wonder Mom hates you.
It's ironic that Fonda's character deals out advice. Lindsay Lohan should have listened. Rumors surrounded the production of Georgia Rule that Lindsay was out of control, that the producers said, get it together or get out.
Just how disturbed are you?
I prefer unique.
Did you feel at any time in this movie that giving advice was a good thing for you to do or a proper thing to do? With
It might have been, but it wasn't the right timing.
No?
It wasn't being asked for.
So that's experience.
But what I communicated was, I am there for you.
Uh-huh.
If you need me, I'm there for you, and it's true.
Yeah.
She's a good girl.
I tell you, I didn't know whether I was a fan anymore. Now, I watch this movie, and I'm a fan again.
Yeah.
You know, terrific.
She's really good.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of this cut real close to home for her.
Yeah.
This was not an easy part for her.
Yeah, I think that heart is exposed,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You're lovely, I tell you.
Thanks,
You're so
thanks.
lovely.
Thank you.
How about you getting advice when you were a kid? Was that an easy thing to do, or did you fight it all the way until you were like 40? I know I fought it forever.
I didn't ask for advice, and not too much was given me. And I think when the advice started to come was about when I was able to receive it, and it was about 40.
What a lucky guess.
Yeah, I know.
It's great to see you.
Good
Thank you
to
so
see
much.
You don't look evil.
Makeup helps.
With Jane Fonda, I'm David Moss, Fox 8 News in Hollywood.
Looks great, doesn't she? By the way, Jane Fonda, two-time Academy Award winner, 69 years of age. Georgia Rule opens 1 week from today.
Well, if you had hoped to own the original General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard, you're out of luck.
Just a good old boy.
John Snyder sold the 1969 Dodge Charger on eBay for nearly $10 million. The owner of KnifeCollectors.com bought the car and plans to use it in shows around the country. The $10 million isn't even an all-time record. In 1931, a Bugatti sold for $11 million.
Yes.
It was a 1931 Bugatti that sold in 1987. And I pronounced that. I practiced earlier.
Way too many numbers.
Yeah, I don't think I got it, but it's an Italian car. I know that.
All right, tuxedos, limos, beautiful gowns. Prom season has arrived.
But this year, all across Northeast Ohio, the prom police are in place, from breathalyzers to gown inspections. We've got the details next.
And what was that strange light over Northeast Ohio? Fox 8 has the exclusive video of a mystery in the sky, Dick.
Yeah, we've had 3 days of lights over Ohio, and we're spoiled by the sunshine. Now it's going to disappear tomorrow. We'll see if anything might fall from those clouds, but it's coming back, the sun that is, for Sunday and Monday. I'll be right back.
Next Monday,
Code Red emergency lockdown.
the 24 you've been waiting for
You need to open the door now.
is finally here.
Everyone on the floor.
All new 24. Viewer discretion advised. Monday at 9, 8 Central on Fox.
Fox 8 Weather is brought to you in part by Sprint PCS.
Saturday is Customer Appreciation Day at Value City. For one day only, everyone takes an extra 20% off everything. Now when you take an extra 20% off store-wide on Customer Appreciation Day, you save 50 to 80% off comparative prices.
Value City.
The Sprint Power Network gives you the power to make calls, check email, wirelessly download your favorite songs whenever you want, watch live TV right on your phone. No one has a more powerful network in the Cleveland area, and we've added more coverage from Lorain to Youngstown to Ashland. Now try Sprint for 30 days risk-free and get the new Upstage for $99.99. Sprint. Power up.
The New York Times calls David Copperfield our era's giant of magic. Copperfield.
This Friday and Saturday, Playhouse Square. Reserve seats by phone and online.
May is Maytag month at B&B Appliance. Get up to $500 in prepaid Visa cards with purchase of select Maytag appliances. Isn't it time you went to B&B?
Stone.
York's new Affinity Series air conditioning systems are sleek, quiet, and efficient.
Jet black.
And they come in colors as distinctive as you are.
Champagne.
Because people like color.
Terracotta.
The new Affinity Series from York. Get up to $1,500 cashback or extended warranties on select products.
Call today in Summit and Stark County, MAP Heating and Cooling. In the Akron-Canton area, Cruise Heating and Cooling. And in Hudson and surrounding areas, Hudson Heating Company. This portion of Fox 8 is brought to you by Lincoln Mercury. Get into the 2007 Lincoln MKZ with nothing but your signature during the signature event now at your local Lincoln Mercury dealer.
Saturday is Customer Appreciation Day at Value City. For one day only, everyone takes an extra 20% off everything. Now when you take an extra 20% off store-wide on Customer Appreciation Day, you save 50 to 80% off comparative prices.
Value City.
Jeff Gordon looks to continue his domination as the world's top drivers hit the East Coast. Live from Richmond. Nextel Cup Racing, Saturday, only on Fox.
Welcome back, everybody. Prom night for students from Independence, but it comes with a bit of a twist.
Fox 8 News anchor Lou Maglio is live with the story for us tonight. Lou?
Well, Bill and Stacey, the district simply is trying to keep kids safe, trying to keep booze out of prom night altogether if they possibly can accomplish that. Students entering the prom were handed capsules as part of a breath test to measure for alcohol. Any student who tested positives, well, they were not allowed to enter, and the police were notified. Students had mixed reactions to the tests.
Before prom, you'd have to blow in a tube, and there's rumors around that there was after prom, we had to blow in another tube. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's fair to the kids, because a lot of kids, like, also don't drink, and they have to, like, I think it's not putting trust in the students.
I don't think it's a good idea, but I also don't think it's a bad idea. I just, it's just kind of like, people are just kind of boring at prom when they're not drunk, to be honest.
Well, the school says the tests were all about keeping students safe and nothing more than that. Any student who refused to take that test tonight was simply not allowed to enter the prom. Bill, Stacey, more and more schools are doing this sort of thing to avoid the sort of alcohol-related prom tragedies we have seen far too many times in the past.
All right. Thank you, Lou.
Talking about policing the prom right there, two examples for you. A breathalyzer before entering a prom, we've seen that. And parents in New Orleans kicking out girls for wearing dresses some call skimpy. Do you think they're over-policing what's supposed to be one of the most memorable nights for teenagers? Fox 8 News reporter Kathleen Cochran takes a look for us.
Girls at Normandy High School in Parma are getting ready for the prom. This year, the dresses are poofy, and the girls like it that way.
We feel like really comfortable in this, you know.
These New Orleans teens also felt comfortable in their dresses, but they were kicked out of prom. The reason? Some parents called these dresses too skimpy. This school superintendent in New Orleans says the girls violated the school's dress code. We showed this video to our girls from Normandy and to their school principal.
Do you think those look any different than the dresses that we have at our prom?
No. Would you kick someone out for that?
No, I wouldn't.
Here's a look at some pictures from last year's Normandy High School prom. There is a dress code. Boys must keep their shirts on, and girls should wear classy, tasteful prom dresses. Of course, those guidelines leave plenty of room for interpretation. But Principal Chris Jajak says these students get it.
I've been the principal here for 4 proms already, and we've not had any Paris Hilton wannabes. We have had very elegant dresses and very appropriate dresses.
All the girls felt the New Orleans teens should have been allowed into their prom.
There's nothing too wrong with what they were wearing, and they look kind of like ours.
Our prom is a lot different. We go with poofy. Unlike southern states, they go with like the slim, slender look, and like theirs is more low cut than ours.
The Normandy High School prom is here at St. Josephat in Parma, and when the students get here and are ready to walk through those doors, they will be greeted by parents, school administrators, and also police.
They attend our proms as guests, but they're also there to help supervise. They know the kids, and if now that our prom is located in our district, they have powers to arrest and to notify parents.
It's not your parents' prom anymore. The risks are higher, and so are the precautions. But one thing's for sure, it's still one of the most memorable nights in a teen's life. And these girls can't wait to put on their dresses and dance the night away. In Parma, Kathleen Cochran, Fox 8 News.
The Normandy High School prom is Memorial Day weekend, and from now until then, you're going to see proms almost every weekend. As for the girls in New Orleans, well, their parents are now seeking legal action.
Very pretty young women. All right, animal activists in Austria trying to get a chimpanzee legally declared a legal person. The woman has already been declared the animal's legal guardian. She says the chimp loves pastries, likes to paint, spends his nights watching television. She also points out that chimp DNA is 99.4%, the same as a human. Formal ruling expected in the next few weeks.
A local couple thinks they've documented a UFO. The Manawa couple says something in the sky caught their eye. Russell Quinn and wife Dolores say they began recording the light in the sky. The couple says 1 second look, it had a blush gash coming from it. The next second, it looked like a perfectly round disc.
It was round and it was very bright light. And I just couldn't figure out what it was.
It was very, very bright in the sky, brighter than any star I've ever seen.
An astronomer with the Museum of Natural History is skeptical. He says it could be an aircraft, but the camera movement just makes it too hard to tell.
All right.
Well, weather balloons can give that kind of an illusion, but anyway, we're dealing with, again, clouds tomorrow. And down at Louisville, the 133rd Run for the Roses. Well, it looks like they could get showered on. It's been a muddy track down there all day long. And the wettest was in 1918, Exterminator. What a great name. Over 2 inches of rain fell then. The warmest in 1959, Tommy Lee won. It was 94 degrees, coldest 1917, 45 degrees for Omar Khayyam. We are looking here at what is going on again down in Kentucky, Louisville, about there, and they're getting rained on. How far northward will this rain come? We talked last night about the possibility as it comes into the state tomorrow, and again, we're all hoping for sunshine. Trust me, all the weather people, well, we got 3 days of that, and we're going to get 2 more on the other side of tomorrow, but we'll have clouds. The smaller probability we'll see some rain showers, but still no guarantee, would be over the northeast part of the state of Ohio, and a greater probability, I would say, south of the line to the west of Cleveland and Akron Canton. We'll go with a 10% probability here, 40 here, 60, and then down to the south, well above 50%. That package is going to move rather quickly to the east tomorrow night. Sunshine's coming in Sunday. It won't do us any good tomorrow. And I'll tell you, that breeze tomorrow out of the east-northeast, not only on the lake creating whitecaps, but it's going to get our attention. It's going to be a rather cool day, cooler than we would want. But here's the low that's the problem. This high early in the week looked like it would take over all the way to the south going into the weekend. Well, it's being eaten away a little bit right now. Will it rain everywhere? Probably not. As I gave you those percentages, we'll cross our fingers. The lake water 47, the winds out of the east-northeast hitting 20 at times, small craft advisory. Not a good weekend on the lake. 61 and 60 currently, and we're looking at a high of 69 today. 64 is normal, 44 was the morning low. 89, 28 record. Sunrise 6:20, setting at 8:29, and we're looking around the country. Look at that, 89 Miami, and up at Minneapolis, pleasant 62, Denver 57, Phoenix at 86. For tonight, we're going to cloud over gradually, and the overnight low 48. Certainly very cool. Wind out of the east-northeast 10 and 20. The winds are going to pick up tomorrow later in the day especially. We'll shoot for about 61. Cloudy, some sun possible. Oh boy, Bill's got a tee-off time at 8:37, so I'm working on that. But rather breezy, if not windy, late in the day. Showers are possible. Morning forecast will take all that into account, so stay up on the very latest. 61 tomorrow. It'll feel cooler because of the breeze. And then 63 Sunday, but the sun returns. Monday, sunshine, 70 into the 70s. Tuesday, Wednesday, could shower, could thunder in a few spots. First Saturday in May, always big for animal adoptions. Go to your local shelter. The Cuyahoga County Kennel will be open till 9 p.m. tomorrow night. And again on Sunday, Parma Animal Shelter. I'll be out there eventually. That's 6260 State Road. They're doing it from 10 to 7. Medina County Adoption at the Community Center, 10 to 2, 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Eagles Club in Medina, the casino night. Hope to see you there.
You're going to have a busy weekend.
For the dogs.
Okay.
And
thank you.
I'd do anything, yeah.
Last week, Alec Baldwin was trying to explain himself. Well, this week, it's David Hasselhoff.
Coming up next for you, hear what the former Baywatch star is saying about this drunken home video shot by his young daughter, Teeth.
Coming up in sports, Brady and a bunch of other rookies in Berea for Browns camp will take you there. And a battle with the Birds in Baltimore. Tribe going for 5 in a row. Highlights next.
But first, a look at the day's business news.
Here's your world with our Derby favorite, Neil Cavuto.
A record end to a record week. The Dow adding 23 points, closing at an all-time high. It's 4th in a row. The Dow is now up 51% since the bull market began in November 2002. The Nasdaq picking up about 7 points, and the S&P 500 about 3 and change. Shares of Yahoo soaring 10% on talk that Microsoft may want to buy the company for $50 billion, but it gave back some of the gains on a report that the talks are no longer active. 88,000 new jobs were added last month. The unemployment rate edging up a bit. Still 95.5% of Americans are working. And the D.C. Madam also looking to rake in big bucks on eBay. The Washington Post reporting that Deborah Jean Puffrey plans to sell 5 one-hour taped interviews to the highest bidder. That's business. I'm Neil Cavuto.
Life comes at you fast.
And Nationwide understands. That's why we guarantee accident repairs in writing when your car's fixed at a certified Blue Ribbon repair shop. So switch to us. See what life's like with a guarantee.
Nationwide is on your side.
It's the big spring sale at Empire today, when you can save 50% on quality brand name carpet. Give us a call. We'll bring a great selection to choose from right at home, where it's easier to compare all the colors and find the best match. And during our big spring sale, save 50% plus no payments for 1 year, and we install next day.
Call Empire today and save 50% on quality carpet during our big spring sale.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Guess they're thinking about Arby's new toasted subs. Whether it's the French dip and Swiss, the classic Italian, turkey bacon club, or the Philly beef, Arby's subs are toasted to perfection and served hot. They're so delicious, they'll have you saying, I'm thinking Arby's. Get your toasted subs at the drive-thru.
I get my TV, internet, and phone from Verizon. They really get what everyone in my house needs.
I get tons of channels, so there's always a movie on I want to watch. Sending pictures of the kids is a no-brainer with my high-speed internet.
Whatever you want to do, Verizon has you covered. You get reliable phone service, high-speed internet, and even digital quality TV, all on one bill for one low price. Call today and ask how to get a free DirecTV DVR upgrade. Verizon. It's the network.
Well, Kathleen, Katie, and I were talking, and we like Brady's new haircut.
Your thoughts? Yeah. Brady Quinn has already done something for the Browns without even playing a game. He has made them a national story again. Both ESPN and NFL Network had reporters doing live shots from the Browns mini camp in Berea today. That is a first. Quinn wearing number 10 with top pick Joe Thomas sporting Doug Deacon's old number 73. Participated in the 1.5-hour workout. Both were happy to trade the bright lights of NFL's draft weekend for a jersey and a helmet.
It was
Well, first off, it was pretty relaxing, actually. You know, after the draft, you know, Monday through Wednesday, I really just worked out, kind of hung out in South Bend, you know, tried to adjust to the playbook, you know, get down some of the terminology. But, you know, then I started to kind of get, you know, those jitters, that excitement to finally get on the football field again.
Yeah, definitely. This is what I've been preparing for, is getting out here from the first mini camp and starting to learn the offense and getting back to playing football and being an O-lineman and not being a celebrity in the spotlight all the time.
And who is that guy? Oh, yes, former Buckeye quarterback Troy Smith under center for the Ravens. I'll tell you what, said it before, and I'll say it again. That kid's going to be a good quarterback in the NFL. Browns will face the Ravens on September 30th at the stadium, although he probably will not be starting. All right, hottest team in baseball in Baltimore tonight. Orioles trying to cool off the red-hot Indians. To the third we go. Jay Payton. Solo shot to left field off Paul Bird. Bird pitched well in this game, though. Got support from Casey Blake. Third homer of the year. Gone. Johnny Peralta scored on that one, so the Tribe takes the lead. But the game tied in the 8th. First and third, 2 out. Rafael Betancourt gets Ramon Hernandez to fly out. To the 10th we go. Bases loaded. Nick Markakis. And thanks very much. Drive home safely. Good night, everybody. The RBI wins it. Baltimore 3, Cleveland 2 in extra innings. All right, the Indians have finalized their makeup games from the opening day weekend snow out. April 6th is now 21st at home. The 7th game is made up June 11th at home. April 18th, 30th at Jacobs Field of August. And then April 9th, that game is going to be played gulp. It's Safeco Park in Seattle. We lose a home game because that's the only time they could make it up. All right, Raptors Chris Bosh with the bucket off the glass late in the game. Toronto goes up 1. But watch Richard Jefferson turnaround hoop, and the Nets go up 1 with 8.3 to play. Raptors with one last shot, and they don't even get a shot. New Jersey wins, and that means the Cavaliers will face the Nets Sunday at 1. The Cavs feel like they're the favorites.
I think we're good enough to say, and confident enough to say that we do have a chance of being successful in this series and moving along. But we still, like I said, nothing's handed to you. You know, everybody's looking at us like we have an easy route. They should get to the Eastern Conference Finals with no problem, which, you know, is nonsense.
Meanwhile, Wachovia Championships, Tiger making a move today. Here on the 4th, second shot. What a beauty. Bill Martin-esque. Tiger would roll that one in for a birdie. Then on number 7, watch the great approach. Tiger finished 4 under, 68. He's at 6 under for the tourney. Shares the lead with 2 others, including V.J. Singh. Now, I'm playing Firestone, 12:45 tomorrow, Mr. G.
Yeah. Good luck.
We'll be
Good luck.
What? Good luck.
I wish you well.
Thank you, too. All right, it was the drunk videotape of actor David Hasselhoff seen round the world.
Tell me you're going to stop.
I'm going to stop.
Promise?
No.
Yes?
This is a mess.
We first showed you this exclusive videotape obtained by Extra last night showing a shirtless and extremely intoxicated Hasselhoff. He's in Vegas. Hasselhoff asked his daughter to film him so he could see firsthand just how drunk he was. He's currently in a bitter custody battle for his daughters. He says the tape was leaked by his ex-wife.
Get what you put out. And, you know, when I was feeling sorry for myself, you know, I got in some trouble. And you know, you just got to be grateful for what you got.
Hasselhoff says the really sad part about the whole ordeal is how much it's affecting his kids. An admitted alcoholic, Hasselhoff calls the incident a brief relapse on the road to recovery.
All right, that does it for Fox 8 News at 10. Be sure to tune in for Fox 8 News this weekend. We'll be back here Monday.
And log on to myfoxcleveland.com for the latest on your weekend weather. We hope you have a great night.
See you at the Derby. Say goodnight.
Good night.
You're watching Cleveland's own Fox 8 News.
Why is too much cholesterol